Duck. 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 I need a sound test thingy. This one. Check. Check 1 2. No check. Oh my. Default sound has to be set to the speakers. There it is. Okay. And then we switch to this one. Check the background music. Okay. Close that one. Zane coming through on the Twitch chat. Right, let's switch to this one. And then sounds are good. Mute that. And the intro. Hello world. This is JWP, J Ward Primo Beats, coming to you live from my bedroom. For around 20 years, been mixing and mastering music, rapping, songwriting, along with everything else that goes with music production, such as graphic design and editing, photo editing, video editing. And for around 15 years, I've been using SynthEdit to make my own audio plugins. Check out my website, jwpsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. If you'd like to help support what I do, check out my GoFundMe, JWP Fund, or my PayPal, jwpmas@gmail.com. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever makes you click, I appreciate it. So I will be doing some more organizing. I'm sure I did my checklist. Everything should be fine. Be doing some more organizing. Getting this stuff done. Zane in the chat finally come through on a good day when I'm doing organizing and not e-learning. Because I pretty much ignore the stream when I'm doing e-learning. Where's the brackets for all these? Why is it missing brackets? And it seems like my stream is a little bit behind. Not too bad, I guess, but it's still like 30, 45 seconds behind. Zane, if you're still there, so just so you know. I imagine you're just about to call it a night, huh? Oh, he left chat. Okay. Anyway, so then... minimize this. What do I want to do here? I'll snooze this. Let's see what's going on with Zane here. If he's still here. Sometimes it says like people leave chat, but then they're still here, which is kind of weird. Let's see if I can make it in time. 40 seconds. I should be able to. I swear I'm getting throttled. The ISP where I'm at is being throttled. But then it shows 20. I think maybe it's just Twitch being weird. They're up to something. So, 5 minutes. Twitch is up to something because they're pulling everybody down in April, which is going to be an administrative nightmare for them. But, yeah. And their decision to be awful. Okay, close this. So where did I leave off? I think I was just moving through... Oh, this thing is so annoying. Just moving through these bits, right? Mixing... Is that where I am now? I'm already on to mixing? Yeah, I think so, huh? That's a really big chunk of everything. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to skip over it. Maybe I'll jump into the devlogs now because I feel like that's like the next biggest thing. E-learning is a big thing. Should I work backwards now? The reason I don't want to do the Primo Beats bits right now is because I feel like it'll be confusing between where is it? Just because it's like sprinkled everywhere, peppered everywhere amongst the list. And then there's the rebuilding a track bit, but I think that's separate. I guess I can do it now just to kind of, because if I eliminate the Primo Beat stuff, then there'll only be like a little bit left. So want to talk on stream soon or nah? Not really. I really want to get this done. Not sure we really have anything to go over. And I'm really focused on getting back on track here. It's really affecting my dream, I'd say reality balance. Twitch is brutal for making this decision. There's still a lot of kickback. I think they're changing. They're changing into something else. I feel like they're changing into something else. Twitch is no longer like strictly gaming. I feel like they're becoming like a bit more of a social network. I can do a short time talk just about careers and stuff. I mean, you can chat now. I know there's a lag there. I really want to get this done. Okay, so devlog drum sampler is not there. Frequency shifter, what's missing here? I think maybe it's in D. Devlog? Call me, here they are. I'm a Valorant game, but down soon. Okay, so flip it again. Whichever one's first in the list, I'll eliminate that. I got about half hour to go. So I'll probably be able to rip out these devlogs. I'd like to just get into doing something off stream because I recently grabbed Plex as a media player and it's just not cutting it. So comb devlog is next. I really wish I could filter this. And yeah, I got to replace Plex because it's just garbage. There's like constant buy me pop-ups and limitations on like, I don't know. But I'm happy with Gone Mad media player as far as music goes. I feel like things are working out there. Same with Music B. Music B is kind of working out pretty good because they sync between each other. I don't know what's going on with Last FM though. It says that it pulls the numbers from Last FM, but I'm not seeing anything. Like there's no play count or no skip count. I don't know why that's not working, but once I get that figured, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'll get that figured out and then get skip counts and stuff synced up because Music B has that ability to grab from Gone Mad, and that's one of the reasons I bought Gone Mad. Everything else is like $100, $300, or $30 a month just to like maintain an album. I mean, it's something Pro Tools did on Pro Tools. iTunes, yeah, something iTunes did for free in the past, so yeah, so there's 4 of them. 4 comb devlogs, 4 of them. Okay, I got 5. Why doesn't YouTube have the 5th one? And this one's public. Why is this? 16. Oh, because it's the first one, I think. Sort of proof of concept, which predates Scalers. It isn't, though. It's a later one. I think maybe I just pushed it to predate Scalers. 44 views. Yikes. Okay, so which one is missing here? It looks like number 1. No, this is 2023. These codes are backwards. Of course, they're backwards. So 13 is part 5. Okay, this needs its 3, I guess. What a pain in the ass. Okay. 16. So these are the date codes. I want the month codes, which is the middle bit. They're all 2023. This is December. This is January. So this must be the first one. January 4. 13. January 13. 2024. Okay, so this is a 2024. What does the screen show? It's yeah, 2024. And that's why I stick date codes everywhere. What is this music? Oh, that's a bit better. $11, $11, $11, $12. So it looks like I started it like once upon a time, and then I just let it sit for almost a year. Yeah, that feels right. And then I got back into it, and that's probably when I discovered Scalar's version. Plus, I have a proof of concept that dates all the way back to like 2022 when I first started Sweet Spots. The Comey Q was part of Sweet Spots. Codename Comey Q. Okay, so these are matching, and I don't know why it's not in here. Let's look at all the devlogs. Devlog. Oh yeah, I forgot there's like hundreds. EQ maybe? EQ? I just want to make sure I don't have it already. EQ. No, that's not going to work either. What else do I got here? It says Comey Q. Devlog. Maybe the date code? 04/11/2023. There we go. So why doesn't it show up when I search for Comey Q? Because of that block, I think. That's one other reason why I started changing my titling. Yeah. Oh no, it's here. No, it's not. What? This one? What? What is this? No. Ooh. What did I do to get it? Oh, the date code. Okay. So 4/11, right? Yeah, no, so I think that's part of the list. Just for some reason, my brain thinks, but 11 is. Do I have duplicates? 0104. No, that's its own thing. Show me this. $4.11. Okay, so I don't know why they're different lengths. Okay, so this is 11. That's in November. Like that. Because it's day first, then month. Yeah, that's the way that code's read. I don't know why I switched my codings. Especially to something like that. I thought that was a good idea at the time. So the first one is November. That's a pretty chill track. And then 11, then 18, December 16, and then 2024. So what's missing then? From YouTube? Because I want to push it out of Twitch. That's one of the things I'm going to miss about Twitch is its high quality downloads. So it looks like it's missing its last... No, because that's a... That's the one that's missing the first? No, because this is the first. Okay, so it's missing one in the middle. 18? Yeah, it's missing 18. So part 3 2023 11/18. Right here, part 4. Part 3. I think maybe that's just a mislabel. Yeah, because I go from part 2 to part 4, so that's just a error. 4 hours? Yeah, 4 hours. So this is part 3 here. I might as well fix the date. I don't need it though. Yeah, I might as well fix the date code here. Okay, so I'll just copy this bit for 4 hours, right? Yeah. You can take a hike. Just like that. And then I think I have to save it before I export it. Otherwise, it'll just use the old naming convention. And this is supposed to be devlog first. Oh, did it? Oh. I'll do that again. Right? Is that how things are named here? No. Renamer. Okay, so I'll just get this renamed here. Okay, get over here. And then like that. Save. Excuse me. And then of course it closes itself. Export. Or maybe I could use the date code to see if, oh, too late. If I already have it. So it would have been 1811? No, 1118?
Subscribed.
1118. No, so yeah, it doesn't exist yet. Okay, so that's been mitigated. I gotta check the integrity of the files. Are they listed? Let's see. Of course, this isn't. This is backwards. I'm sure I got them listed already. Let's see. Condition. Text contains comb EQ. 1. I got 1 listed. Okay, so I'll fix the naming system, and then I'll do a batch pull, and then I'll, yeah. So naming, this over here, over there, this one over there, go like this, and then, I don't know, repattern, deletes, repattern, change pattern, remove pattern. I guess so, whatever. I could just remove the first chunk, right? But it's probably faster than me, like, counting. Like 1, 2, 3. So, okay, so, actually, I could probably just remove. No, because I gotta do the whole bit. I'll just do the whole bit. And then I'll say add. Devlog comb EQ. At position 0. Okay. Because devlog has to be first. It's the series, right? And then comb EQ is the line within the series, and it just makes sorting easier. Okay, cool. Close, and then I require a name puller. I hope these are the right ones. Comb EQ, paste. Okay, I'll run the batch. Give me the names, give me the dates. Okay, so this looks like a good one. Grab these, and then I got to 2023 11/04 is the first entry. Okay. 2023 11. Here-ish. Here, what is this mess? 06, 2023, 11. So it's before phase correlation matrix. And I'm gonna have a duplicate, last one. 3. have a date map from here. I gotta rebuild the index. Clickety click. And then this is a local. Oops. And it's getting pulled out of Twitch. Okay, I gotta date them properly now. 12:16, 11:18 is after phase correlation matrix. So I started phase correlation matrix in between. Kind of makes sense. I like things feel right? When I look at these codes. 12:16. Okay, so this can be pulled down here. And then I have 2024 11:13. Which is already there, right? It's Morales. Oh. Homage line. Why is this here? Everything's all mixed up. Or just this one, I think, is mixed. I think that's just the wrong date code. Because we got e-learning Morales here, which is a 10 as well. But these are 11, so it's impossible for this to have been on that date. I think it's just a botched date code. So I'll just fix those now because they're being distracting. No, not 2. Get out of it. 11, and then of course it continues to be stupid. So when did this happen then? When did the last 2024 0113? I don't know why. 2023, 2024, right? Yeah. 01. Here, there it is. Okay, so Comlove, yeah, so I'll just pull this and I can just push backspace, right? Yeah. And then actually I'll kill the, no, I'll just leave it for now as a reference. Where was I working? I should have left my what you call it alone, my index, so I could have remembered where it was. 12:16. Here-ish. Okay, I got a 2024 in here. Here they are. So it's kind of like right there, which is good. I can just move it. Looking like it makes sense now. Go ahead and delete that row. Okay. So that's entered. That is now tracked and logged. Okay, so now file integrity, right? Go VLC. Checking file integrity, playlists. Where is it playing? I don't know what happened. Sometimes it does that. I'm not the biggest fan of VLC. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for a media player though. Maybe foobar. I don't know if foobar can do what's it called? Videos. Integrity testing again. Why does this have a bumper in it? Okay, shuffle is off. Let's go next. Okay. So those are their integrity check. Now it's time to pull them. What am I looking at here? Ascending. So there's 5 of them. There we go. So there's 1. I didn't even do like time checks. 2, which is 2254. I wish it would tell me which one I'm deleting. It always trips me out. 2. So this is 3, right? Going for 426, part 3, yes. 4, 3, 3, 4, 3. This is 3. Okay, again, I like to make sure exactly which one I'm deleting. 3. There's 4 for 22 minutes. Yes, 4 for 22 minutes. Delete. And then 5. Oh, here's 5. That wasn't actually too much long later. Okay, for an hour and 49 minutes. Yes. Okay, delete. Done. So yeah, that's removed now. On to the next one. 10 minutes-ish. Which is probably phase correlation matrix, right? I thought it was 60 a page. Is it 100 a page now? Did they change that? Is my last FM scrubbing? Is that working at least? Where's this phase correlation? When does it start? I was looking at this. Let's see. Am I scrubbing? Yeah, I am. Okay, cool. This phase correlation matrix. Date codes 2023 11/14. Okay, so I'm still back here. Somewhere around here. 11. Here we go. Here's 11. 14. No, that's 10 still. Here's 11. 3, 3, 4. The date code changes. 11, 12, 12, 13, 13. So the date code changes again. Okay, so it doesn't look like phase correlation matrix made it here, because it would be right here, right? Let's see what I got here. Come on. What's going on here? This thing is in the way. These things being in the way. There's part 3 there. Okay. And of course it's going to be like way later in the list. What am I doing? Phase core? got two. Which two do I got? What is that even a picture of? Adobe's. Okay, so it's not in here. I just have it locally. That's interesting that I only have it locally. Phase correlation matrix. 2023 11/14. Right here. So this is part 1. And 14. Maybe I did this off stream. Oh, I just want to do these date stamps. Might as well, since I'm here. Not date stamps, however, naming convention. Okay, what now? Why does this thing keep jumping in the way? And vlog phase correlation matrix dash synthetic colon no specifics. Of course, the date code is screwed up. 2023 11/14. This is part 1. Okay, I might as well fix this down here too. As if anybody can see. So it's part 1. It should be published. However, for now, I'm just going to leave it unpublished. Just because I don't want to like flood my YouTube all of a sudden and people getting notifications of new stuff when it's old stuff and it's, yeah. But the first devlogs should be available publicly. That's sort of how I run it. Okay, so is phase correlation in here? Condition. Text contains phase. I think, no, just in the core. Boom. Okay, so they've been entered. I don't remember doing that. Because I know there's some in here. I'm sure I've seen them. I was like, oh, there's another devlog. Maybe I'll do karaoke's. I don't see any devlogs. What is this? Crush God, it's like Mega Man. It reminds me of like Power Rangers or something. It's these game composers, they steal licks from and riffs from everywhere. Well, not really steal, they borrow, I guess. Creatively borrow. Like, it's a common idea, right? But like rhythms and melodies sometimes. Like, what is that rhythm and melody? I think it's Power Rangers. Doodle doodle doodle. What is that? I don't know. Okay, so I'm not seeing phase correlation. Like I said, I wish they had a filter. It'd make this so much easier. It looks like I have the other devlog in here, but not this one. Okay, and then we're sort of up to date here. Getting closer to recent stuff. So, and then it's going to flip around again, right? Yeah, so I don't, so it's like missing those last 25. Interesting. Interesting. Just resort it here. Just to confirm. So if it's the other devlog that's in here, where does that start? I think my brain was just kind of filtering it out. It hasn't even started yet. Is there just parts of it? Devlog, subcleaner devlog part 9. Okay, so where's the other 8 parts? It's concerning how sporadic everything is. Is this thing in the way again? How does this keep getting in the way? 14 parts. Maybe I pulled them already, and that was just one that got away. That's why they're entered into the thing. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, I think I remember now pulling the other devlogs and being like, oh, I'll just get that last little chunk later. Kind of thing. But why aren't, if I did, why are pieces missing from YouTube? Like, I would have pushed them to YouTube first. Now I gotta manually upload them. Okay, let's try. There's so many devlogs though. Correlation, maybe? Correlation. Did I spell it wrong? No. I only have 2 of 18 or whatever, right? 14. It's concerning. Well, here's the part 9. Does it discontinue from 8, 9? I guess I can push them now, eh? Whatever's left in here. But I mean, I feel like they should have been there already. When did they start? Initializing. They even have names. They even have like descriptions. What is that code? 2020, like the year 20,000? 204. So January 2024. Early January 2024. And then when did I stop streaming on Twitch? Okay, so missing January here, starting January what? 20, January 20, 2020, is this? Right here. There it is. I figured I wouldn't be like, why did I just pull these? And how did it get like past my eyes? So this one's already here. Golly. Okay, so, but it's a different length. Is it though? Because a lot of times these guys don't coordinate. Like they'll say it's a length, but then you like look at the actual video and it's a different length than it says it is here, which is stupid. I think it's just like when you edit a video. So maybe there's chunks in here that are edited elsewhere kind of thing. How long was it? 110. Get lost. 110 here. World. This is JWP. 5335 here. 1411. It's got that stupid code baked in.
My YouTube, JWP.
1411. That's not the same as this one. And this one's got that stupid code baked in too. Okay, 11. So this isn't part 1? 2023, 11, 14. Oh, because this is... Yeah, no, that's phase correlation. This is sub cleaner. I'm totally... Sub cleaner. There we go. Yeah, that makes more sense here. Okay, so I'm gonna have to look at that later. I gotta get up out here. That's it for this session. Should I just leave everything open? I might as well. Check out my website, jwpsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. If you'd like to help support what I do, check out my GoFundMe, JWP Fund, or my PayPal, jwpmas@gmail.com. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever makes you click are appreciated. Thanks for watching. Until next time.